Right, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all keeping well and welcome to the first FPL update here on the channel. Now I did start a league. If you do want to join it, the kind of code and everything, auto join, will be in the description down below. I'll make sure to put a link there as well for the auto join as well as the code. And as you can see, I'm probably doing this because I am sitting top at the moment. Now the reason I'm sitting top at the moment is because I haven't got many players playing today, whereas I know that a lot of players have got, a lot of managers have got their players playing today. And if they have got Man City players in their team today, especially Aguero, they're going to leapfrog me because obviously we all know as of now that Aguero has hit so far 3 goals. So if anyone's captained him and maybe use their triple boost for today's game as well, you're going to be absolutely flying. But yeah, I thought I'd just give you an update on how it's going. We've got a fair few people in here actually. Got 16 people in here, which is quite a lot. There's me at the top. Pull your pants down. I'm kind of blurring my name, so I do apologise for any really poor editing. I don't know how to track a certain name, but I have blurred my real name just because it is my real name and I don't want a lot of people knowing that. But other than that, we'll just have a quick look into my team and see how it's been getting on. I was in second place going into today. I've had a really good day yesterday, so that's the reason for why I'm sitting in top place. But as I said, I've not really got many people playing today. I have still got Mane and Robertson to play. Walker's in the game at the moment. I believe he must be starting for Manchester City. Obviously, I've got De Bruyne there, but I had already used my free transfer up to bring in Callum Wilson. I can't remember what I swapped out. I did actually swap a player out, and I can't remember why it was. But I swapped out Callum Wilson. No, swapped in Callum Wilson. Sorry. I think it's one of the West Brom players because I had some money left over, and yeah, just thought I'd kind of upgrade the front line a bit because I obviously realised you need to score goals. So I kind of downgraded. I think it was my defence. I think I got rid of one of my other better defenders because I kind of thought if I just play with these 3 throughout the season, we should be okay. To be fair, obviously I was a little bit dubious about Trippier because he didn't play the first game of the season, but I did keep me in thinking, you know, surely he's going to come back and get started back in the team. Good to see Harry Kane getting on the score sheet as well. And Arnautovic scored. Wilson got a 6 for me as well. Mkhitaryan with a 12. Mane hasn't played yet, but hopefully he can grab me some points because he is my captain. And then we've got Robertson, as I said, and I believe Walker must be playing now. Surely is he not in the team? I don't know. Surely he must be. He must be in the team, but not too sure. Obviously, I will have to check out the Manchester City lineup. But you think Kyle Walker will start every game? So yeah, not a bad week so far for me, but obviously I do think other people are going to leapfrog me as these games progress, because let's just have a look at Ben Crouch, who's sitting in second place at the moment. I mean, if he's probably going to have a handful of Manchester City players in his squad, and as I said, if he's got Aguero, then we already know the outcome of what's going to be happening here. He has got Aguero, he has captained him as well, so obviously you see he's up to 66 points already, which means he's just going to, 166 so far, so yeah, he's got a complete. He's quite close to me already, so he'll go back into top spot. Then got Charlie Howe as well. Let's have a quick look into his squad, see what he's got, see if he's another person that will be undoubtedly leapfrogging me, because as I said, I've had a decent week, but the Aguero factor, he hasn't got Aguero, he has got Salah and Firmino and Robertson in his team as well, though, as obviously Bernardo Silva and John Stones are currently playing. So not had the best week so far, but still got a lot of room to get some points on the board there. Let's have a look at more kind of notable people who well, not notable people, but people that are subscribed that may actually watch this video. Alvar, I'm not too sure if he's subscribed to the channel or will watch my video, but let's have a quick look into his team, see how he's getting on, and see if he's got any kind of players that will boost up after today's games, and on Monday night's games, sorry, as well. Keita, Zaha, and Van Dijk. So obviously, you know, he's got Van Dijk and Zaha in there, which is a bit. It's always tough when you got a team playing the same team. Obviously, you got Liverpool versus Crystal Palace, so you kind of, you know, you want Zaha to score, but at the same time, you don't want him to maybe score too many because Van Dijk will obviously be penalised. Although, you know, if he had captain him, that would have outweighed the penalised. But I think obviously we kind of always want them to score more, because I don't think he loses as much as a defender. And got Hype Wars as well. He's a very active subscriber on my channel. Let's have a quick look. I'm not too sure, obviously people could use their real names in here, I'm not too sure if they are subscribers to my channel or not, if they've got their own little YouTube channel, or if they've got their own kind of, you know, YouTube name that they don't use their, I say little channel, my channel little, don't even know what I'm about, I don't know why I said little for, because, come on, load, you can do it, internet, yay, you know when you pay for this really cool, fast internet, it's awesome, isn't it? so cool. I absolutely love spending money on really fast internet and then getting the service that you pay for. It's all, come on, seriously. And I don't want it. I'm trying to do this in one take, no cuts, because I'm lazy at the moment. That's basically it. Yeah, I'm just trying to look at different bits of content at the moment. Obviously, Football Manager's still going. I've got my Crouch to 150 video, which is Innovation's not available supposedly. I've got my Crouch to 150 series, which should be up in the next few days. If it's not up already, I'm not sure when this video is going up either, because I'm so unprepared like that. But it's nearly done now, or it is done actually. It's very, very, very close to being done. So hopefully it'll be done. Hopefully later on tonight. I've just got a few more graphical edits I need to do, and then it'll be all up and flying. But yeah, it's not going to be an episode that's up every week, because the episodes do take me a little bit longer to record due to the fact of how much editing I do on the videos. But yeah, it should still be up hopefully once every fortnight. Stick or Twist challenge is still ongoing, and we've got just little bits and bobs that I've just all the little random games that I play. I think what I'm going to do from now on is my Stick or Twist challenge until that runs out in the next few days. That'll be up on a Monday. We'll have the Crouch to 150 challenge alternative Wednesdays, so every fortnight on a Wednesday. And then we'll have random gameplay videos on the Friday as and when I can do. So hopefully there'll always be 2 videos on the channel. So there'll be Monday, Wednesday, and Monday, Friday. I'll try and alternate the videos. So if there's one on a Wednesday, there won't be one on a Friday. But if there's not one on a Wednesday, then there will be one on a Friday. It will just be a random upload. I've got this new Vortex app as well, which is kind of pretty good. But again, my internet lets it down sometimes. But yeah, it allows me to play PC rated games on my phone. So yeah, there's some teams that are doing okay. We've got a few people at the bottom there, which I'm not too sure. I think they've maybe signed up late or something, because they're only on the score that we've got at the moment. But it's still a lot to play for. As you can see, the top kind of, well, I don't know, I suppose the top 8 really are just doing pretty well at the moment. But it can change so quickly in fantasy football that you just never know. Although I've got Hyper Team's team up so far. I see he's not paying attention, is he? Hypers, what are you doing, mate? You've left De Bruyne and Gale in your team. You could have had a really decent week if you got rid of those two. You'd brought Arnautovic in and maybe swapped De Bruyne out for somebody, because you've also got Matic as your other player. You need to log on, change your team. Yeah, it's a bit weird when people do that, especially after 1 week. Campbell, he used to do YouTube videos as well. I haven't seen him produce any YouTube for a while, but I have seen he's active over on the social media side of things. So let's have a quick look at his team. He's paying attention. He's transferred players in and out, or not. He's just been lucky. Yeah, look at that back line there. They've not played, which is quite weird, because you would think that. Well, obviously Trent Alexander-Arnold has still yet to play. Not too sure if Southampton have played or not. I'm not too sure they've already played. Can't remember. Don't really pay attention to Southampton, unfortunately. But yeah, they've still got players that can score here. You've still got obviously a good number of players that can get you some points on the score sheet there. So. Only time will tell on that one. But yeah, if you want me to kind of carry on with these little updates, I'll try and do them every week if I can, if not at least every 2 weeks, as I said. Just kind of give you a rundown. Now let's have a quick look into thoughts and kind of what on my team and what I'm going to be doing for the next few weeks. Now, obviously I left De Bruyne in because I had already used my free transfer. Didn't realistically wanted to lose another 4 points. So obviously this week, with the fact that De Bruyne now is going to be out for quite a few weeks, I will be transferring him out and obviously looking to make way, possibly for another Man City player, because what I'm trying to do is utilise the big clubs that are going to score quite a few goals throughout the season, have at least one of their players in the kind of attacking three. And as you can see at the moment, I've only got Kyle Walker of Manchester City in the squad. So I will be looking at maybe bringing in, depending on the money situation, maybe Bernardo Silva. Obviously he's been playing really well, but again, there is the likes of Sane as well. But it's hard with Manchester City, because he doesn't like naming the same 11 all the time, and it can completely throw you off sometimes about who's going to start and what formation and so on he's going to play. So it is quite hard, but I think Bernardo Silva's kind of the likely transfer that I'm going to be doing. But if you've got any suggestions of players that you think, for me to transfer De Bruyne around, let's have a quick look actually. There's a load of other leagues that I'm involved in there as well. Let's just have a quick look here and see how much. See, I've only got 0.4 million left in the bank. Let's just have a quick look now and see what options we have got. No data to display. See, this always happens when there's ongoing games. I don't think I'll be able to do it, am I, guys? Which is a little bit rubbish. Come on, please. Load up. I want it. Yeah, there we go. So we've got. There we go. So De Bruyne, £10 million. So yeah, That's a decent amount of money. You can see my other defenders injured there, but I'm not really too overly worried about that one because he won't be playing at all. So I'm going to be able to get a decent array of players. You know, most players that can join in here, say Sane, Ericsson, Ali, Mahrez, Özil, David Silva, Son, Pogba, Bernardo Silva. As I said, I think I'm probably going to go Manchester City. I've already got a Spurs player in there. And you know, I've not got an attacking Manchester City player, and they've scored 6 today, and I've completely missed out on scoring any points. Jonathan has done really well at Everton at the moment, but I don't think that's going to last forever. You know, he's not going to be, you know, I think he'll do well this season, but I don't think it's going to be consistent, and that's kind of what you've got to look at sometimes. There probably will be a point where he's in my team. I've completely just missed the boat on him already now, which is the kind of thing you haven't. But I've got £10.4 million to spend, so I can pretty much sign nearly any player, I think. Is there any that's... Sorry, let's quickly clear. Yeah, so I can't afford Salah, Sterling, Hazard. Oh, I'm so close to Hazard. So yeah, there could be a little bit of working around where I could lose the -4 and maybe bring in Sterling or Hazard, or maybe, or Salah. But let me know, guys, in the comment section down below, and I'll take them all into consideration before making my my transfer. But other than that, yeah, pretty happy with the squad so far. It's looking pretty decent. I'm overall happy with the results, and I think it's a fairly strong, well-balanced squad, really, in my opinion. Obviously, when I say, oh no, it's my squad. But anyway, guys, there we go. Hope you've enjoyed this little update. If you want to obviously need to change the way I do it, maybe go through each team, or you know, just pick out maybe the top 3 teams and maybe the bottom 2 teams, and not too sure, then please let me know in the comment section down below. If you do wish to join, then obviously don't forget to check the links and all kind of good stuff in the description. And if you have enjoyed today's video, then don't forget to show support by dropping a like on the video. I've been Just M1ke Plays, and I'll speak to you later soon.